Alright, it's DJ JD Bass from JD Bass Entertainment doing a product review for our DJ console and the different units that we use on a regular basis. Start off with the top portion, which is this section right here, and this is our DJ mixer on top. This is the Denon X500 mixer. And this mixer is very high quality. It sounds fabulous, especially when being used with the Bose L1 system. It has two microphone inputs, all three bands of equalization for each one of those microphone inputs. The main microphone input accepts 1/4 inch and XLR inputs, and it also has the on-off switch right here and the volume knob on top. And you have the same controls for your auxiliary microphone, except for the only difference is it only accepts 1/4 inch inputs, and I will show you those inputs on the back. Next up, you have 4 channels going from left to right, and you have your trim knob, or I guess you could say master volume knob on each one of those. That's the blue knob up on top. Next up, in the white knobs, you once again have your EQ section, which is highs, mids, and lows, your EQ on-off button, and your Q button, and of course your fader right here. On top here, you get to decide which input you want this fader to be used for. And then it's the same for each one of these all the way down, so you have the same controls. Over on this side, you have your master volume up on top, and then over here you have your booth assign, your booth volume, and then right below, or right on the side of that I should say, you have your left and right balance. Okay, right below that you have your mixer effects section, and this is where you can actually use an effects processor and have reverb or delay on, say, the vocals, or even on the entire mix of everything if you want to. And this knob here, you get to decide what you want the effects to be for. And then going down below that, this is the Alto Verb 2 effects processor. I actually made this rack mount, so it does not come beyond that. What you have is your input, your mix, your output levels, and then you also have your selections of different effects. I usually use it just for the plate reverb, which is located right here, the second one down. Variations knob, which just basically lengthens the amount of time on your reverb or your delays, so forth and so on. Okay, and moving down, this is our main unit that we use to play our songs with. It is just fabulous. I have been using this unit for probably about 5 years now. First off, in the search mode, you have all of these different settings here. I'm going to go ahead and go through here and see if you can see. So I can search by artist. I can also go back and search by album. Okay, and I can also search by title of the song. Alright, and the year that the songs were made. I mean, there's a lot of different functions in here, just in this first title page. Next up, this button's very handy. It's the playlist button. Over 100 different playlists of songs that I use for different events. And this media player has actually 2 players, one on this side and one on that side, and that's why if you look right in the center here, you can see there's a split screen. Seamless looping, right over here you can loop a section, so if a song was just about ready to finish and you didn't want it to finish right away, you can go ahead and loop a spot. Another feature is the old school record feature, where I can press this button here and just say I wanted to stop a song and wanted to sound like an old school record. The dump feature is if there's a song that has a swear in it and you know where the swear is, you can press this button for a second and then press it again, and it will actually play the track in reverse for that little amount of time. And then when you press it again, it will just play the song forward. And then it does have a reverse button that you can actually put the song in. Alright, here's the back of the mixer board, and on this side you have your booth left and right. Obviously you have your power cable, your on-off switch. This is really a cool feature. Here's a subwoofer output, and you get to choose your frequency that you want to, your right and left outputs. This is a -10 attenuation switch, and using it like that. You have a mono on and off switch. These are your effect sends and receives. You have an unbalanced output. You have a record output. You also have 8 line level inputs, and here's line 8, 7, 6, 5. Right here is 4. 3 is a phono. 2 is another line, and 1 is a phono. And then over here you have your main microphone input, and that accepts XLRs and 1/4 inch. Also right here is your auxiliary microphone. Well, that concludes the product review of the Denon X500, the Alto Verb 2, and the Denon HD2500. I hope you've enjoyed this short but sweet product review. Just kind of went quick through a bunch of different features, and like I said before, you could go on for quite a long time on any one of these units, especially the HD2500. So thanks for watching, and subscribe.